try to tell me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got that.
Okay, now let's talk about a player who is attempting to make history with his game. Sacramento Kings, Keon Ellis is impressing all of us with his performance on the court, but did you know that he is also a legend at NBA 2K?
We had to find out. Yeah, Team 2K TV ran into him in the city, and he took us down. So, of course, we had to reach out.
And we caught up with him while he was home in Sacramento, and he was kind enough to join Team 2K TV to hopefully help us get that W.
A true point guard?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Middleton, covered by Johnson. And it's Middleton driving. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Call. Rebounded by Lopez. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Paul. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, VA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
San Antonio again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Wing shot on the way. Sohan with a rebound. And here are the Spurs now, trailing by 4. Here's Castle. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Offensive board. Misses from close range. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lopez with it. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is...
Here's Jackson. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Castle. That one goes. Count it.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Mr. Clutch. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Middleton looking around, 6 to shoot. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 3 off target.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Here's Vassell. Here's Branham. And he hits it to tie the game. Branham's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mr. Clutch. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And the shot goes in. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the game.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
Vassell against Middleton. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Basket's good. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Vassell. To the wing, right side. Castle for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 23 points and finished with a double-double, a testament to his effort level. They were thrilled to see him step up and dominate. Can he do it again here, guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
2 minutes.
Vassell passes to Branham. San Antonio again can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Counted good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, they make the difference.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top, leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Spurs 40, the Bucks 39.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Sohan. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Takes a 13-footer, and that's good for 2. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points in the game.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Mr. Clutch. Uneasy, too, on the layup. He's got 12.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. And the bucket is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Spurs trail by 3. Paul passes to Sohan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Paul can't get it to go.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. They grab their own miss. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But man, once he got that edge, he never...
Spurs trail by 3. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Mr. Clutch in its shooting guard position. Vassell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan with the ball. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. He shoots it. Lillard pulls down the board.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Bucks also with a sub. Lopez is checked in. He's off on the second. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. outside Johnson. Releases. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Seems like Johnson is always ready to strike. When he sees a look he likes, he attacks.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Oh, Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to ball. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Lopez. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Bucks leading by 10. Middleton outside. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Wembanyama. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Now here's Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Middleton up top. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Wembanyama with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Ball can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 41 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Got it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Good.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Lillard against Paul. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Lillard looking around. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising. Trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the... Watch them go weaker than knees, a hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Lillard against Morant. Look out!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's Morant with the drive. 2 points, that one goes.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Bain passes to Jackson. No good on the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Milwaukee ball.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Lillard finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard outside. On the wing, Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now the pass to Barker. Inside, the second chance effort. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Jackson against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard the pass to Barker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Frank, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. Fred's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Damian Lillard. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Morant. Here's Barker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it or the lack thereof.
So it's the Grizzlies now. So on the floor for Memphis. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Santi Aldama is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. It's deflected. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Spurs was on a mission. He scored 20 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Morant. Parker, the pass to Giannis. Using his size, Giannis!
The decision-making about Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Morant surveying the D. Aldama inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Out to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis the rebound. Goes up with it again. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Baines checked in for Memphis. Lillard outside. Pass to Barton. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Morant. Here's Bain. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Edie's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Bain. Count that one. 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Get out of your seats and show us your one-one. That's the end of the first half with the score, your Bucks 32. The Grizzlies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Mr. Clutch out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
Second personal
you got
foul.
for us, DA?
First team
Kevin,
foul.
thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little different.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
And you look at Jackson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better. Here's Lillard. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson and it's small forward. Morant against Lillard. Morant dishes to Jackson. Lillard with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 10. Middleton the pass to Barker. Crafty move. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson against Portis. From the baseline. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's 8 points for Desmond Bane.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Parker, the pass to Lopez. To the paint. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shot from 12. Here's Edey. And it's no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Lopez pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Lillard, the pass to Barker. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Hard to count all the times Dame has made that three in his career. He is something else from behind the arc.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Lavish. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mr. Clutch.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. Let's see if they listened. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lillard, the pass to Barker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Portis. Morant against Lillard. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Milwaukee ball.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
Few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Boy, he was absolute.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. They envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. Apple ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up and reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but
and
I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna sub.
Keon Ellis, welcome to NBA 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show today. We're here in Sacramento at your home.
This is, it feels like a dream. I mean, as a kid playing 2K growing up, and now this, it's just crazy.
I know you really worked your entire life from high school in Florida, then to junior college, then to Alabama, then to Stockton, and now the Kings. What drives you every single day, and what do you think gives you that drive?
I mean, love the game of basketball. I've been playing it forever. It's the only thing that I truly know. Basketball was just kind of my whole life.
Up next, the Thunder taking on the Bucks. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, 10th place in the Western Conference, but there's plenty of time left for them to make a move. Bucks, Thunder, only here on 2K Sports. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson and the Milwaukee starting five. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then there's Brook Lopez, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the two. And for the Thunder, in at forward, it's Jordan Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the five. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier. Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the shot goes. Mr. Clutch has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Clock at 4. For 3. They get it back. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Williams defending. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Yes, it's good. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Williams passes to Wallace. Second chance shot. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Middleton against Dort. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Inside. Now here's Wallace. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall, and when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
Last season, they got swept in it.
Substitution on the court.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander against...
Are
you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
Man, this guy is one of the most athletic guards in the league. SGA off the charts.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Mr. Clutch. On target from range. Mr. Clutch has got 9.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Dort outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from 18.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
The 3 from Holmgren. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace misses. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. And the big finish by Holmgren.
You know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, B.A., but, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special. They have taken off, making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game.
and they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Lillard. Here's Mr. Clutch. 36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And they pick up 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Pass to Wallace. 4-3. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Bucks leading by 11. On the court right now for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2 spot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 16 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. They look like a team on a mission. No one wants to play these guys right now, Brian.
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Defended by Lillard. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Six on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Bucks ball.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jack.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 13 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Prince against Williams. Tipped away. Portis with the steal. Here's Trent. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Mitchell grabs a miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
No good. Unable to win this run. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Milwaukee sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trail by 21. Luguentz-Dort out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Here's Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. The rebound by the Bucks. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mr. Clutch. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation, but I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And the Thunder call time here. And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, BA. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Middleton outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Watched by Wallace. Out to Lillard. There's the triple. They get it again. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Looking to get back on track. And he goes in for the dunk.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mr. Clutch. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Count that bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Wiggins. Jacks up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
NBA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Mr. Clutch. Wallace pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, right?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising. Trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see, yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man, put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there, Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hornets, we've got Brandon Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Bridges.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Williams dishes to Miller. Off target with his 3. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And doors a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Pass to Bridges. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Charlotte. Charlotte moving it around. And Miller throws it down home.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Pass to Barker. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Barker.
Right on the bucket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. The two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Giannis
and that one's good by Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Micic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Miller. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Lillard from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Miller. Good. Miller's got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they cruised to a win.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder. And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience doing so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Jackson is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass.
Assisted.
Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Hornets with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Parker. Jackson in the corner. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Micic. He has yet to score. And here's Strus for 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He finished with 19 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. Games like he had have been a big part of this team's hot streak. They'll look to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their 2nd NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, career leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Green, he's checked in for Bridges. Okogie comes in for Max Strus. And Smith subbed in for Micic. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And Lillard subbed in for Jackson. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Miller. Here's Parker. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. Outside, Green. To end the cold streak. The shot, no good. Good D by Giannis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Parker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. Giannis has got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The pass to Okogie. Green inside. Giannis is there. Miller with a wide open look. Traps in the train. 10 points for him.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Milwaukee.
Lillard the pass to Barker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Miller outside. Offensive rebound. For three, Okogie. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Parker. And it's good. Parker. Assisting on the play was Miller. 9 points for Mr. Clutch.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Left side, Miller. Fades away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Parker makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Bucks lead by 19.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Miller. And it's Okogie in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Milwaukee leading by 21. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It's impressive. The level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shot clock at 6. Micic, the pass to Bridges. 20 feet out. And that one, good.
Timeout.
Bridges has got 9.
Well, we know on the offensive end, Miles Bridges will focus, guys. This guy wants to find that next shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Max Strus is checked in for Miller. Here's Parker. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Portis is checked in for the Bucks.
Into the lineup for the Bucks, Bobby Portis.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 11 points in the game. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. And last touch by
Milwaukee
Strus.
ball.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Micic. And it's sent back by Lillard.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Boy, the raw athleticism and then the instincts of Josh Okogie to get up and send that shot back. Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Middleton. Buries it down low. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Going inside. Here's Parker. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Williams.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Micic, covered by Lillard. Miller outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Trent in at the three. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yes, that goes in. 15 points for Mr. Clutch. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Micic, covered by Lillard. Charlotte again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Parker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Kicks to Bridges. Here's Micic, covered by Lillard. It's good on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Miller. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Assist goes to
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez. In pick and rolls, this guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Williams. Good D by Lopez.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Miller. Back to Antetokounmpo. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Bridges. Here's Micic, 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And they really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Lillard looking around. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. Up a ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker than knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Cause the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but
and
I
I know
won't.
she see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna side me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit.
I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you the GOAT. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Spot in Glen Cove, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving less.
Okay. You are known to be able to guard and shoot. Where do you put your focus when you're training and especially during the off season?
Honestly, I don't work too much on defense during the summer, just because during the summer that's the time to, try to add to your game and everything like that. So in the summer, I think it's more of on the offensive end and off the dribble and depending on how your previous year went, if someone's gonna start running you off because you shot well the year before.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation and the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the power forward. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
For BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Young, the pass to Roddy. Hunter against Middleton. Antetokounmpo with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Here's Middleton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Free throw line jumper. Here's Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And using that size to his advantage. Man, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Roddy. The three ball. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Now here's Middleton. Over Hunter, hits the jump hook.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Young, the pass to Roddy. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he recovers it. And he stays with it. Pass to Hunter. Oh, he picked him clean. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Middleton, left side. That one, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
To the left side wing. Here's Young. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
They get the rebound. Lopez. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
All right, man, it is team center time. Get on your feet and make some noise.
And as we go deeper into the regular season and the standings start to take shape across the league, let's have a look at where the rookies are at in the Rookie of the Year race. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Damian Lillard with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 4. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Mr. Clutch passes to Lopez. Counted. Lopez has got 6.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference. So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Here's rxch, still without a bucket. On the floor for Milwaukee. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with Torian Prince. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1 spot. Milwaukee leading by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He finished with 19 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic. You look at his stats overall, he was just everywhere that night. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
That's tipped.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's rxch. The kick out to Young. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Young. Portis, the pass to Mr. Clutch. And Young pulls it down. Hawks trail by 13. Here's rxch. That shot missing. Inside. And that one's good. Middleton. Middleton's got his second basket on the night.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Young from long range. The shot won't fall. The Bucks leading by 15. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by
Rollins has got his first points of the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Rollins. Here's Mr. Clutch. A 17-point lead, their biggest. It's good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Matthews. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter.
Get it, young. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Mr. Clutch passes to Middleton. Here's Mr. Clutch. He played a great game against Charlotte. Got a hand on it. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Matthews misses. The Bucks leading by 17. Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 8. To the middle. Portis gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I just love the ball movement.
1 minute left in the first half of this game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Daniels. 6 points for him. Shoots over Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So it's Milwaukee feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter.
15. The Bucks, 33.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Hawks trail by 20. Young looking over the floor. Hunter against Middleton. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, that was a great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Daniels. Middleton covering. Can't get it to fall. Here's Mr. Clutch. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Start it.
Fans, make some noise for your ATL dancers.
Atlanta making some changes here. Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter, and it's rxch in for Daniels. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Middleton. Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Roddy. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Lillard passes to Mr. Clutch. And there's a 3-second violation.
Atlanta ball.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is... Atlanta with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. On the floor for Milwaukee. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Okongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu.
Bucks ball.
Atlanta on D. Here's Mr. Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Robinson can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Count that one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Pass to Matthews. Kept alive. That shot off. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Mr. Clutch. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
On the wing, Daniels. Over to the wing. Middleton against Robinson. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Mr. Clutch passes to Lillard. Here's Mr. Clutch. Launches a three. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The Bucks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Mr. Clutch. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Mr. Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And they call an illegal screen here. You know, Grant, we've... Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Here's Mr. Clutch. From 13, and he gets the jumper to drop.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Hunter against Prince. Pass to rxch. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something